Now the next presenter is Dr. Spurti Reddy. She will be speaking on phimosis peel with posterior optic capture in vitrectomized eye. Dr. Spurti, please share your screen.
Yes, good day everybody. Slideshow. So I'll be demonstrating a case about a single surgical video about phimosis peel where posterior optic capture was done, and this is a vitrectomized eye. So what we all know about posterior optic capture, there are different techniques of posterior optic capture, with the haptics being placed in different positions and the optic being placed in different positions with respect to the capsular bag. Now I'll be demonstrating the picture, the last picture, that is the haptics placed in the sulcus and the optic being positioned behind the membranous capsule. Both the anterior capsule and the posterior capsule were fused in this case. So this is the video.
If you want to comment side by side, you can. Because you are not audible.
Not audible.
In video, there is no voice.
So a 3-piece intraocular lens was injected, the haptics directed into the sulcus, and an optic was placed. So it's dialed, the haptics are dialed right into the sulcus using the dialer. And so at this point, the PC is intact. Now a system is used to peel the phimost anterior capsule. As you can see, once I initiated the peel, the entire peel came off easily as a ring. And with the same system, the posterior capsule was punctured. And an Atrata forceps was used to remove the residual phimosis ring. So now the posterior capsular dehiscence is created. Now the optic is gently nudged through the dehiscence behind the posterior capsule. And because I wanted to avoid to do one more incision of 2 more side ports, so I introduced the bimanual irrigation aspiration through this main port and aspirated the residual viscoelastic material. So this can be, even a Simcoe can be used. It's a SICS, even a Simcoe can be used. So now the wound is secured using the hydro procedure. So now we have to discuss about what are the advantages of posterior optic capture. Once we do a posterior optic capture, we are positioning the optic away from the uveal tissue. So this eliminates the deposition of pigment on the optic, and this is more uvea friendly. Just go to the next slide. So how are we dealing with phimosis routinely? Either through ND YAG laser or cutting the phimosis anterior or membranectomy, but the peel is a new thing. And one last slide, why to do a posterior optic capture or the advantages? It gives a better stability, positions the IOL away from the uveal tissue, and it's very useful in case of hydrophobic IOL, and it gives a predictable, effective lens position. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Spurti. I think it was a wonderful handling in case of phimosis, and that particular peeling was demonstrated in a nice way. It will be helpful for others to use that particular technique. Thank you so much.